A great day and enjoying all of our wonderful sale prices on our top fashion brands. One of our #1 fashion designer couture brands comes to us from IMAN. And IMAN, as you know, as a supermodel, has impeccable style. She has worked with the #1 top fashion designers from around the world, and that's exactly where many of her prints, her couture, what we call dressmaker design work, which is different on her blazers and on her pull-on pants, all of that shows in her upscale look. So with that being said, this is our global chic, luxurious slip into velvet. And this is that gorgeous velvet hand, but it's velvet with movement, with a stretch. It has 7% spandex. So here's what we have. We have the beautiful blazer, and we also have the matching pull-on pant in your choice of burgundy paisley, solid jet black, and then we also have it in this pretty, look at this navy. I don't know if it's gonna pick up because it's a velvet, it's a deep color, but that's the navy in the paisley, even showing highlights of purple. And the same thing in the burgundy, in the print, you're seeing touches of pink running throughout in that paisley print. The lining on the inside is lightweight. Let me show this to you for a second. Let me show you the stretch, because the lining even is impressive all the way throughout. And this is what makes that velvet so different. You know, most of the time velvet, that we love the hand, but when you put it on and if you move your arms, you hear crunchy. It doesn't have that stretch to it. So really just a pretty. Do you have a measurement? I don't have the blazer, just on the length here, and double check on sizes. I know the pant, I have extra small through size 3X. The pant is approximately 32 inches on the inseam, and it's 100% machine washable and tumble dry. And I know that the blazer is as well. The pull-on pant is 60% off. It's $27.95. It was originally $69.95. And we're also featuring 2 flex pays on the pant here. So that's gonna be under $14 to get it home. That blazer is darling. Looks so cute in both. I mean, I love it on Gabby, I love it on Brittany. It's just that classic look in a stretch velvet. That blazer is $29.95 and approximately 27 inches in length, 100% washable, would retail at easily over $100. But you know, here's the thing. You can mix and match these. It's more of a flare pull-on velvet pant, like a bell, just not an ultra bell bottom, but it has the wider bottom, which is so nice. So it's tailored, it's elongating, it's slenderizing, and actually, okay, 29.5 inches, 28.25 inches is the medium length on the blazer for the inseam on the body. So just to give you an idea, we were showing you the stretch in the pant there. These are just yummy, yummy, and so high-end sophisticated. And you'll never see yourself. This is the other great thing about what IMAN brings to us. This could have been a pattern or, you know, a print that was made for her somewhere exotic, let's say in Milan. And she took that inspiration from that high-end designer, and she says this, she just goes in her closet and picks out her favorite, most comfortable, easy to wear pieces and favorite fabrics, and then recreates them under her IMAN label for us here at HSN. So I wanted to show you the pant. You're gonna have a clean front flat, but then you have, you know, it's a full elastic waistband. So flattering, cozy, stretchy, and great to have available at over 60% off. 095694. The pant is also available in the burgundy print, in the navy print, and in the solid black. There you go. And if you want to mix and match, you can certainly do that. And I like that with the IMAN little military jacket that we had earlier, right? Kind of mixes it up, gives it like a casual high-end look. Okay, couple of other things we want to mention. Speaking of our last hour, we had a tremendous response